Hi, teacher Selene. How are you?
Hello. Yes, I am doing great, sir. I had a typical weekend, but I was able to finish my chores and I spent I spent the whole weekend with my family. How about you, sir? How's the family doing?
Yeah, as you know, my family was sick last
Mm.
2 weeks, so we have take a rest fully. So now we all feel better. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah, last weekend, so I slept and just take watching TV with my children.
That's good. Were you able to go to work today?
Hmm?
Were you able to go to work today?
Yes, I walked today, and yesterday I also walked.
Oh, yesterday. Oh, yesterday. So even
It was
on a
Sunday,
weekend,
yeah,
you
and
were.
yeah, it was Sunday, but I worked shortly because I today I in my working place I should start some new project,
Mm-mm, right.
so I have something to prepare. So yesterday I went to work, so it helped to it helped today today finish work earlier than I expected.
Ah.
Yeah, because of I went to work yesterday, I
Mm-mm.
can finish my work today earlier than I expected. Is it correct?
Ex- Yeah, that's right. So, I I was able to finish my work earlier
I will.
than I expected or than expected.
Than I expected. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. So you finished your work earlier. That's really good. So I think you came home earlier today.
So I came home earlier. So I led my wife to go outside
Mm.
to take a rest
Uh-huh.
alone without children.
Oh, okay.
So I washed my children to shower and wash hairs. So it's need helpful to my wife. So
So you helped your wife um give your children a bath.
bath. Give children a bath.
Right.
Okay, correct. I I learn a expression.
Yes, that's right. So I helped my wife give my children a bath.
Okay. Oh, I don't know how to say about that. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. And well, that's really good. Thank you for sharing your day and thank you for telling me about your day. So tonight, Logan, we are going to talk about traveling.
Oh yes, correct. I
Yes.
remember that.
Right. So, how many countries or how many places have you been to?
Oh, in honestly, I visited many countries for travel or some business trip in my for working. So I cannot count. I cannot count now, but especially I visited the Philippines twice in my life.
Oh, did you travel the same place in the Philippines, or have you been to two different places in the Philippines?
It's it was two different place, but it's near because one is Cebu, the another is Bohol. Maybe it's between about 1 or 2 hour by ship or some other some planes, right?
Okay. How long did you stay in Bohol, and how long did you stay in what was the other place, Logan?
Cebu,
Cebu, right?
Cebu.
Ah, Cebu, right? They're very close to each other.
Yes, maybe
Mm-mm.
in the Bohol I could watch the Cebu Island.
Right, true, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's very close.
Exactly. So, well, okay, because you have traveled so many countries, especially on business trips related to work.
Yes.
Um,
But during the business trip, at
mm-mm.
the weekend, I can travel the countries.
Okay, that's good. So,
Yeah.
um, what's the best country you've ever been to? So, what's the best country for you?
Mm. Uh, maybe I like ocean is the Philippines is best. Bohol is the best, I think, though. And for the mountain, the Canada, where I visited last year, is the one of the best. I visited the Rocky Mountains and the four Niagaras.
Oh, nice. How long did you stay in Canada, Logan?
7 days, 6 nights. I stayed there alone.
Alone.
Yeah, I get the permission from my wife hardly.
You barely got the permission from your wife.
Yeah, we how to say
Mm.
I find the dictionary. After the okay. Storm comes the calm. Oh no. Ah, I got the contract with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
So I let my wife go to the Japan before Japan alone
Mm.
without my children. So she
Ah.
went. She traveled to Japan with her friend
Mm-mm.
for 4 days.
Mm-mm.
So after that, I tried to go to Canada alone, but she changed his mind. She broke our contract.
How? How did she break your contract?
so so I fight with her. You go to the Japan. Why can I go to Canada alone?
Mm-mm.
I take care of my children by only by myself during your traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So she conditionally okay that
Ah.
she suggests that you also go to Canada for 4 days, but I
Mm.
requested 7 days. So she said it's unfair.
Right. So how did you make her agree for you to stay there for 7 days?
Pardon?
So how did you make her agree? How did you make your
Ah,
wife agree? Like, please let me stay there for 7 days. How did she agree?
yeah, I just act like I'm upset or seal my
Oh.
mouth time. So yeah, but
Yeah.
I had a great time. But I feel so sorry to my wife and children because I can appreciate the wonderful scenes alone. I want to share the scenes at the time. So,
All
yeah, at the
right.
time when I appreciate the wonderful, amazing scenes in the lakes or mountains,
Mm-mm.
I uh, at the time I think about my families every moment first.
Oh.
Yes, so I think I'm a father. Yes, I'm a father.
Right. So, so you have never been to other countries with your children.
Yes, my children don't have a passport yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So Logan, when are you planning or when are you thinking of bringing your children to another country?
Mm, obviously, they know. they realized the what other country is
Mm.
because for example, Japan is very close from Korea. It takes only 1 or 2 hours by plane.
Right.
But my big son is 5 years old this year, but
Mm-mm.
he still don't know what is Japan. Daddy, Japanese, what is Japan? Japanese, you know. So if I took him to the Japan for tour,
Mm-mm.
I think he cannot be interested the in the overseas traveling.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
That's right. So they are not mature enough, or they cannot appreciate traveling
yes,
at
I
this time.
expect. Yeah, I think so. So, but yeah, I heard that the traveling overseas with young children, young babies, is
Mm-mm.
really hard. So
I
we
agree.
cannot enjoy travel and we cannot take care of my kids. We lost both of them.
Right. Oh, yes, yes, I understand. That's true. So maybe you are going to wait 2 or 3 years more before you can bring
Mm,
them to another country.
yes, correct. So maybe earlier, maybe next year I can try with my son.
Ah, all right. Well, that's a good plan. That's a great idea. And
Yeah, I took my daughter to
mm,
in-laws house.
so the only place she can go to now is in your in-laws house.
Yes. Away from us, just only 3 people got the overseas travel. And
Yes.
when she grow up as big as my son,
That's
we
right. As old as your son.
as old as my son,
Mm-mm.
finally we can go her with the whole family to the overseas
That's
travel.
right. You,
And,
finally, you can bring her
mm,
with the rest of your family.
yes, but so I have to save my money.
Oh, that's true because you are not going on a trip alone. After a few years, you are going to be with two children.
Yes, before I get married, before I
Mm-mm.
got married, I enjoyed the overseas traveling alone.
Mm-mm.
So I spend money only for me. It's a
Mm-mm.
little bit cheap. So I found the cheapest accommodations and the cheapest plane. And sometimes no, usually working, not take a taxi or some transportation. But
Right.
yeah, but if I go to with my family, I have
Mm-mm.
to reserve the big 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 accommodations and
Mm-mm.
comfort. It should be comfort
Right.
and some yeah. When I travel alone, ate I skip the eating and ate skip the eating
Oh.
sometimes and as you know the backpack travels.
Right, yes. So, you skip eating. Sometimes you don't eat while
Yeah, I don't
traveling.
need. Yeah, sometimes the go to the cheapest shop. I eat too much. You
Right.
know. Yeah, but if I go to with my family, I cannot do that anymore.
Exactly. Yes, you can. So you have to prepare for a lot of things, accommodations and food, and you have to make sure that the family is comfortable during the trip.
Yeah, comfortable and safe. It's,
Exactly.
mm.
Oh, right. Very
Yeah,
true. Um,
yeah.
by
So I
the way,
consider my things. Yeah.
Yes, right. By the way, Logan, if there is still one country that you dream of going, let let's call it your dream destination. Where would you like to travel, or
Oh.
where would you like to be, and why?
Hmm. Uh, First of all, I like to visit the nat- nature place.
Winter place.
No. I want to enjoy the nature. How to say? Not not city or not the cultures, just the mountain or some amazing na-
Na-
natural place.
okay.
How to
So a
express? I don't know.
so
Hmm.
a country close to nature.
Cross nature.
Yes, or a country with natural with like natural how do you call that? Natural scenery, something like that, or
Natural scenery.
yes, or
Mm.
okay, so a country with um natural preservation.
Oh, I find the dictionary and mother nature.
Mm-mm.
Uh, I want to watch the mother nature.
Yes, you want to watch. Oh, you want.
Yeah.
Right. You want to see Mother Nature.
Mother nature. Yeah, which which I cannot watch in my country.
Right.
Yeah, the Philippines is the one of the mother nature, the blue and blue oceans and
Mm-hmm.
some island that is not artificial.
All right.
Yes, I really love that. So, uh, in the future, I want to visit the New Zealand again.
New Zealand.
Yeah, it's one of the it has another mother nature and some big mountains and
Right. Oh, I see.
uh, some some field with
Yes,
the sheep.
right.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I want to enjoy the camping, renting
enjoy
the
camping.
RV car with my family.
Right.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's my small dream.
Oh, that's a wonderful dream. I think that is very convenient for you and your family. If that happens in the future, or if you could do that in the future, it's going to be a great camping activity.
Yes, I think so.
All right, nice. So you want to go back to New Zealand to appreciate Mother Nature, or to see Mother Nature.
Yes, correct. I want to see my mother nature. Oh.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Yes. Wonderful. Okay. How about traveling alone? For some people, they say, I don't want to travel alone because I might not enjoy the trip. Or some people say, I don't want to have, or I don't want to go on a trip with friends because I have to know their opinion, I have to know what they like, I have to know what they want. So sometimes it's hard to travel with friends. How about you, Logan? What do you prefer? Do you prefer traveling
Oh.
alone, or do you prefer traveling with someone?
Yes. Oh. In fact, last year when I visited the Canada,
Hmm.
my friends live there.
Okay.
Yeah, so we for 2 days we travel together. So I can
Ah,
answer your the Oh, the answer so is sometimes good. It was sometimes good, but we have some argument with the plan, something food because our traveling style is a little bit different.
Right.
Different, yeah.
Mm-mm.
So I moved to the Rocky Mountains by
Mm-mm.
plane. I start to travel alone. I feel,
Ah.
yeah, bye bye with my friend. Yeah, because he lives Toronto, eastern of the Canada.
Right. He lives in
Yeah,
Toronto. Mm-mm.
yeah. I moved to western,
The western part.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
western part. So we part at the time. So I feel comfort travel travel alone. So I can answer about your question. I prefer traveling alone
Ah, right.
more,
That's
yeah, more
true.
than travel with friends.
Okay. All right. How about this? What do you prefer? Do you or what kind of a traveler are you? Are you a light traveler where you don't bring a lot of things, or are you are you a heavy traveler where you bring so many things on a trip? What
Mm.
traveler are you?
It's an interesting question. I ever get. No, no, yeah,
Right.
yeah. Ah, when I was young, I just to pack in my bag, so I
Oh.
have to optimize the baggage.
Mm.
So I think this is useful. Take them, or this is not useful. Or buy at the place. I can buy. I cannot get the place, so it's. But nowadays I travel with rent car.
Oh, right.
So so I packed everything nowadays because I have a car at the place. So so I became a heavy freight traveler. Right?
That's right. Heavy traveler.
Yeah, but I a little bit heavy traveler
Oh,
lately.
right. Because you brought you bring your car when you travel.
I rent my car. I rent the car at the,
You rent a car.
yeah, the car at the place. Yeah.
All
It was expensive.
right.
Yes. Nowadays
Be-
it's cheaper than in the past.
oh wow, really?
Yeah, I think so.
And how long? How long can you rent the car? Can you rent the car for as long as you're in the country?
Yes, from the airport and return at the airport. So I transport to
Oh,
the airplane, go back to the my country. Mm.
yes, right. Ah, that's right. So from the time you arrive at the airport until the time that you go back to the airport to go home.
Yes, very comfortable.
Exactly, yes it is.
Yeah.
So because of that, you have become a heavy traveler.
Yes. Actually, it's not it's not more expensive than expected because last year the Canada is the public transportation is so expensive.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because the country is very huge.
Right, true.
Yeah, so sometimes the bus is more expensive than the rent car, or and the oil price is cheaper than my country.
Oh, wow, wonderful. So that's why you stayed there for 7 days.
Yesterday I drove so long time because yeah, it's really big, bigger. The rent is
Exactly.
really big. Wow. In the only mountain, I drove 4 hours.
Oh my goodness, to go
No,
to the mountain?
no traffic jam.
Right.
Only the mountain park. In the park,
Oh, wow.
it's not the old park, just the open park.
It's just an open park.
Yeah, some
Mm.
places now open to protect the nature.
Yes, right.
Yeah, some of the park I drove over 4 hours without traffic jam. It's
Oh,
very
that's
good conditions.
amazing.
Yeah, really big.
Yeah. I think it's an amazing experience, and I think you were really, or you really got close to nature. You were so close to nature.
Yes, I when I imagine at the moment, I'm so happy now. I'm also happy now. It's
I
a good memory
know.
too. Yeah.
Yes,
So,
it
uh,
it brings it brings happy memories, right?
oh yeah. So I will go there with my family
Oh,
in the future.
that's right.
Definitely. Yeah. I have the plan.
Yes.
It's another plan.
Oh, hopeful. I know you will. I know you will be able to, and I know that um, you're you're definitely going, or you can definitely go there with your family. So, well, let's plan that trip.
But I worry about my wife who is usually like the shopping and some delicious food in the cities, but actually I don't like that. So I have to get the agreement from my wife.
All right. Oh, oh, very true. Okay, now speaking of your wife, I would like to know about the places you went to in Korea. So let's talk about
Mm,
domestic travel next time.
yes.
All right.
Uh,
It's amazing. It's an amazing talk, Logan.
yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for sharing a lot of things with me and for learning a lot of expressions today. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Logan.
Yeah, thank you very much, teacher Celine. I can learn many expressions from you.
Oh,
I appreciate for that.
thank you. And you are a fast learner. So good job. Keep up the good work, Logan.
Yes, take care of yourself. See you
Yes.
Wednesday.
Thank thank you, sir. See you on Wednesday. Bye.
Yeah, bye bye.